Wait a minute, the music stopped. I'm so... Yeah, gosh. This is Surviving Mars. Welcome to the quiet introduction. Let's play the tutorial. I've been thinking about getting this. Well, here's the tutorial. Wow, doesn't this look great? This is exactly the game that you were thinking. So I'm playing on the PlayStation, but it is of course available on a variety of different other platforms. Some of which aren't the PlayStation.
Welcome to Mars.
Thank you. Oh, hang on. I thought it was all going to be voice. Welcome to Mars. In this training exercise, you will learn how to gather basic resources from the Martian surface, how to construct a small base, and how to refuel a rocket in order to send it back to Earth. Let's get started. Trophies are disabled during all tutorials.
Hints, such as this one, will appear throughout the training process, giving useful information on how to advance in your current tasks.
Okay. Do I dismiss
You
that?
need to master the camera controls and familiarize yourself with the terrain around the prospective colony site.
How do I... Tilt or zoom? Oh, okay.
Now it's time to land your first rocket.
Time to land my first rocket. Zoom in. Time to... Ready to land. Drone hub. Moisture evaporator.
With the rocket selected, designate a landing site on the indicated location.
Okay. Oh, fuck yeah. Yo, drones. Oh god, you can rotate the camera.
And we have touchdown.
We got touchdown.
The rocket has landed on Mars.
It carries drones. I was like not sure if it was gonna go. It carries drones, remotely controlled robots which constitute your construction and resource gathering workforce. Gathering basic resources for building construction is one of the first things our Martian base needs. Place a metal depot so that the drones can begin automatically bringing metals from the scattered surface deposits nearby. Gather 5 metal in the metal depot. Okay, open the build menu by pressing triangle. Is that displayed on the screen anywhere? Follow the herons by using R1. Okay. And then select it with the D-pad. Press X. Metal depot. And then... What's the metal? Oh, is this the metal? I'll make sure it's close to the rocket. I didn't give a fuck about the other thing. Alright, close to the rocket, huh? Bam. Oh, here's the metal. That's not the metal. This is like something else. So they're doing something to gather the metal. Okay.
Our rocket carries valuable resources that will be essential for the construction and maintenance of the colony. Initially, it's best to designate a universal depot so the drones have a place to store them.
Oh fuck, is this like Dwarf Fortress? Alright, place a universal depot.
Along with metals, concrete is the other vital basic construction.
You know, I didn't think this
resource.
would be Dwarf Fortressy. I guess I don't know what I was expecting. Oh, that's concrete. And from the build menu, select concrete extractor and place it in the proposed. Okay. Build menu. Oh, okay, that's what I did. A metal depot. Dumping site. Okay, concrete extractor. Remember to rotate. How do I rotate? Rotate.
Well done. Now observe how the drones will carry all the resources to the site and then construct the concrete extractor.
Notice how this man did not have his hands up. The construction will finish more quickly on the fastest game speed. Okay. I'm on it. Oh, fuck yeah. They're building that shit.
Like most buildings, the concrete extractor needs power in order to operate. Having a reliable electrical grid and supply is essential for the success of the colony.
Stirling generators are excellent power sources, but they are too complex to be built on Mars during the early stages of our colonization effort. That is why we ship them from Earth partially assembled in prefabs. Prefabs do not require any resources, only drones to unpack and assemble them. We provided you with a Stirling generator prefab. Construct a Stirling generator and then connect it to the concrete extractor with a power cable, or place the adjacent to the okay. That's probably not gonna be a good idea. Stirling power generator.
Resources are low.
Listen to this hot ass music.
Connect the Stirling generator and the concrete extractor using a power cable from the build menu to power up the extractor.
Oh, you know what? Is that it? Oh, okay, yeah, they just have to be adjacent. I'm into this music. Right, dude, now we're fucking
Waste rock is a byproduct of all extractors and is best stored at designated locations. This way you can ensure that it will not be in the way of future construction.
Place a dumping site and a concrete deposit to store the extracted concrete. I probably want it like right next to the thing, right? And then I want a dumping site. Probably also right next to the thing, right?
Drones will pick pending tasks on their own within the range of the drone controllers they are assigned to.
Currently all drones are assigned to the rocket. When the rocket is selected, the work range of all drones assigned to it is visualized. If the rocket takes off, however, all these drones will need another controller. Build a drone hub to make sure it is supplied with power. I wonder if they can make it like through adjacent tiles. Oh wow.
Drones run on batteries that have to be recharged periodically.
Every drone hub has two recharge stations built in, but you might need additional ones as the colony spreads out. Constructing a recharge station, especially along heavy drone activity, will prove vital for maintaining an efficient workforce. Build a recharge station near the concrete. Okay. Recharge station. Done. Oh fuck, is this a resource like mad limited? No.
Maintaining a steady supply chain between Earth and Mars is essential, especially during the early colonization stages.
Every rocket has enough fuel for a one-way trip to Mars, but it has to be refueled on site so it can return to Earth and reused. Fuel is produced in a fuel refinery. To set up the production chain, we also need water. Build a moisture vaporator, then a fuel refinery. Okay. Build a moisture whatever. We can do that. So, I assume that that means like these little icons mean that's water output. Let's see if we can put on multiple outputs. And then we need power. Okay, I didn't really plan that well, I don't think.
We don't have sufficient power for all the buildings in the colony.
Build a new Stirling generator along the network. Okay. Yeah, good thing we just have another one. Shit. Oh god, yeah, this tile is like empty.
A system of pipes is used to deliver resources such as water and air where they are needed.
Connect the moisture evaporator to the fuel refinery with pipes. Wow. My idea really just didn't work. Or maybe this is like efficient right here. I bet not.
Fuel production is now underway, and the drones will begin to deliver the fuel to the rocket.
Use the speed controls to increase the game speed. The rocket, so the rocket refuels faster. For the purpose of this tutorial, the rocket needs far less fuel than it would normally during normal playthrough. Refuel the rocket. Low storage. Do I need more storage or do I need less stuff? Actually, where's the fuel? Oh, refueling right there. Yeah, maybe it doesn't have a limited amount. You can just see the concrete now. Because it just has production. And then how much is stored. So apparently this is 1.4 out of 20. We'll need to figure out what to do with waste rock. Okay. Select the rocket and head R2 to the info panel. Okay. Then hit launch. Alternatively, you can hold down then press square to launch. Launch. Done it. Oh no. What happened? Oh, did the
Congratulations. You have finished the first tutorial.
You learned how to basic setup and you can gather for further expansion and refuel rockets. Using rockets to bring additional supplies from Earth is essential for a fledgling colony. Okay. That rocket was very rude and just like fucked up all those drones on the surface. That's fucked up.
Welcome, Commander. In this training exercise, you will get acquainted with one of your most valuable tools, rovers.
Rovers are a vehicle with a variety of useful functions like transporting resources, commanding drones, and analyzing anomalies. You'll have direct control over all rovers in the colony. Select the RC transport and move it to the designated area. Oh. Look at this.
Now let's try moving around.
Move. Not a fan of the R2 plus
The RC
move.
transport can load and carry resources around the map. Let's use it to refuel the nearby rocket.
Use the RC transport to load fuel from the fuel depot in the base, then unload it close to the rocket so that its drones can load it into the rocket. Drones also take resources directly from the RC transport if they need them. However, unloading the resources is quicker and it will free up the RC transport for other tasks. Okay. Load resource. Load all. Yeah, I could do the thing you said, or I could just be like, fuck it.
Now order the RC transport to unload the fuel next to the rocket.
Oh, unload resources. Is it doing it? I don't think I have feedback. Or maybe I do, and it's covered up by this green arrow. Wait for the drones to bring the fuel inside the rocket, then launch it. Okay. They did not park where I parked. Dude, I like the aesthetic quality of what they've done with their little facility. This is good looking. Okay, now launch. Oh, they're just drones with no controller.
Some drones are left without a controller after the rocket launch.
If the drone loses their controller, they will look for controllers nearby. However, when there are no controllers nearby, you'll have to manually reassign them to a new controller. The reassign command also allows you to reassign drones to understaffed controllers with a heavy drone load. Let's see, press and hold square over all the drones. I think I did. Okay, then use reassign to send them to the drone hub back at the base. Oh, I can use these. Yeah, I find the
RC
interface
transport
kind of not
is able to gather
good so far.
resources directly from surface deposits without the help of drones.
Send the RC transport to gather some metals from the deposit indicated by the arrow. RC commander. Okay. Select the RC transport, then the mover supply command. RC. Uh-oh. I hope I did it. Maybe I didn't? Gather resources. Oh, I didn't. Yeah, controlling this is not the most intuitive thing. I think this is to provide like an active means to play the game instead of just like passively doing whatever.
Let's set up a small expand some distance away from the main base.
We'll need resources for the new base. The RC transport can be ordered to transfer huge amounts of resources. Goes via create transport route command. Set the transport route between the universal storage and the base and the mark location above the main base. Okay. Select the rover. And then use the create. Transport route. Okay. Then when create the universal depot as a starting point. Is this good? And then from the pop-up menu, load all resources, press X near the main.
Nice work.
Now observe as it does the thing. If it takes too long, speed the game up. Oh yeah, look at this. Just work the ground. So why am I doing this? I'm setting up an expand.
Commander, one other thing.
The RC Commander is a mobile drone that carries its own drones. With its help, you can gather resources from surface deposits, construct and maintain buildings. When moving far distances, the RC Commander will first recall its drones before moving off to the destination. Okay, move the RC Commander to the site of the expand. Move.
We need to construct a new sensor tower to scan the nearby environment.
Use the resources that the RC transport deliver to build and power a new sensor tower that will help us scan nearby locations for new resources and anomalies. Construct a sensor tower and a Stirling generator to power it. Okay. Build menu, sensor tower. Oh, it wanted me to build it right here. And a Stirling generator. Make sure they are connected.
Good job.
Construction may take some time until the RC transfer develops. Okay. What you're saying is play on 3 times speed. Got it.
It's time to learn about scanning sectors and exploration.
You can scan these sectors to discover more resource deposits and anomalies. This is done from the map overview. Go to the map overview. Zoom out by opening
You can scan sectors of the map to discover new resources and anomalies.
One is to queue sectors for scanning. These sectors will be scanned one by one gradually over time. The towers speed up the scanning process of sectors near them. The only other way is to use probes, which means by funding and bringing back resupply rockets from Earth. Use a probe to explore a sector. Okay. Hover over sector, then square.
You can also queue sectors for scanning.
Press the triangle on a sector to add it to the scanning queue. You can queue up to 10 sectors for scanning. Triangle on a queue scanner to remove it from the scanning queue. Scan sector E4 to continue. Remember, you can always speed up time. Have you survived Mars yet? Yeah, I think we're doing a good job so far. Yo, we just scanned sector E3. Fucking in there. Yes, I guess these far ones take a long time.
Well done. Now it's time to use our fully operational RC Explorer to analyze the anomaly.
Select the RC Explorer and use the Move Interact action in order to analyze the anomaly. This will take a while, so consider increasing the game speed to the fastest. Use the RC Explorer to analyze the anomaly.
Anomaly found.
God damn it. Oh no. Scan anomaly.
Good job.
Wait, this is the anomaly? Okay, they're just telling me there's an anomaly there. Yeah, it's very weird that there's just an eyeball on the ground. It's an alien! And they're ant-like. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he's like, "Get your ass to Mars." Does he say that, or does somebody else say that? Is this a
The
Mandela
anomaly
effect?
has yielded interesting insights into new technologies.
Is this a Mass Effect tie-in? Researching new technologies unlocks new options for the colony, such as new buildings, domes, and upgrades. Anomalies often provide bonuses to research, such as unlocking new technologies for research or providing research points. Open the research screen. Okay. Pressing L2, research.
This is the research screen.
Fuck!
From here, you can choose and queue text for research.
Texts are divided into 5 basic fields and a field for special breakthrough texts. When you research a tech from a given basic field, you will unlock a new tech in that field. Breakthrough texts are especially unique texts that are unlocked via anomalies. Queue at least one research technology to research. Drone hubs are constructed with 2 additional drones to maximum over. Okay.
Commander, one other thing.
Each tech has a cost in research points, which are generated in various ways. Your sponsor provides some research points to start with. Once colonists arrive, you'll be able to construct research design, which generates research points faster. You can view a breakdown of the research points generated per soul on the right of the research screen. On the right of the research screen. Maybe it meant the other right.
Nice work. Now you know how to handle rovers.
I know how to handle rovers. In this tutorial, okay. Dude, I'm the best. I know how to handle rovers.
Welcome, Commander. It looks like this forward base has gone through a major dust storm.
Third time to fix it up and prepare for the first colonist. In the tutorial, you'll learn how to handle power, life support grids, and building maintenance, as well as how to construct your first dome.
First things first. Let's remove some unnecessary structures.
The concrete extractor has depleted its deposits and will now be of no use. You can salvage some construction materials from it. Oh, they can run out. Oh, you know, I've been holding the button and all I have to do is press it. Salvage. Jesus.
Now, let's get that drone hub operational.
You just supply the drone with power. The resources from the salvaged concrete extractor should be enough to construct a solar panel. It would be best to use the existing power cables to connect the 2 buildings and avoid wasting more metal on cables. Okay, well shit, call me out. Why don't you? Yeah, man, things run out. That's not what I wanted.
We have some power, but it's not enough. we should prioritize the drone hub.
You can change the priority of buildings manually. Building on a higher priority gets power, maintenance, and workers first. Set the drone hub to high priority. Change priority.
We can use the machine parts left from the concrete extractor to build a wind turbine.
Wind turbines are a good alternative to solar panels as they operate day and night. They also get bonus power production if built on high ground. However, wind turbines have a high upkeep cost and require maintenance more often than solar panels. Okay. Well, let's chill. Dude, why aren't these drones doing anything? Are they not needed?
Even with the wind turbine, there won't be enough electricity to power the base, especially during the night.
Especially during the night. Solar panels provide power only during the day, and we don't have accumulators to compensate at night. You can set some of the base building to automatically turn off at night using the building's shifts. There are 3 shifts: first shift, second shift, and night shift. Buildings will require power, resources, and workers only during their active shift. Disable the night shift for the moisture evaporator and fuel refinery. Okay.
You managed to get things operational, but this won't last, as buildings require maintenance, and we are out of resources.
Buildings require maintenance of the resources rarely every 5, 6, or 7 sols. Buildings that don't get maintenance break and won't function until repaired. To showcase this, we have simulated a breakdown of your solar panels. Drones will automatically repair this broken building provided there are metals in range of their controller. Examine the broken solar panel.
We need more metals to secure this base. Use the RC transport to collect some metals and transport them back.
Release 20 metals to the base with the help of the RC transport. Okay, that menu was obnoxious. Oh, they pinned it. I wonder if that's what this thing is. Oh, okay. I unpinned one of the things. Oh yeah, let's use the close-up camera. Fuck yeah. Dude, now we're gaming. Yeah, whatever. We'll fill up. Yeah, this is fun. The transports don't need anything. It doesn't look like they need repairs or people, power, fuel, nothing. Just like here's
Resources are low.
Okay. Unload resources. It may take a while, just like everything in this game.
Good job. However, we need more than just metals. Fortunately, we can call a resupply rocket from Earth.
Using rockets to resupply from Earth is the best way to secure resources early on. You'll need funding to buy the resources, but your spawn will usually provide you with enough to get a basic colony up and running. Open the resupply screen and order advanced resources from Earth. Okay. Resupply, cargo rocket, polymers. And machine parts. And then electronics. Dude, look at the amounts. 7,000 million.
Let's do some cleaning up around the base while we wait for the rocket to arrive.
The remains of destroyed or salvaged buildings will obstruct other constructions. To clear such ruin, you need to select a decommission protocol technology in the engineering field. For the purpose of this simulation, we have provided you with the tech. Clear the ruins of the concrete extractor. Yeah, I think one of the things that I was concerned with early on was just the usability of like the
Now,
controller.
Let's remove some of the unnecessary cables.
Sort of thing you can salvage, as well as alternate ways. You can use the salvage tool in the building menu to remove cables and pipes, as well as alternate ways to salvage buildings. Remove the cables that were connected to the concrete extractor. Let's see. Open the build menu. Get the salvage tool. Activate it. And then okay. Yeah, that wasn't the best. I had to like manually click on it. Kind of difficult with the controller. More annoying than it maybe needs to be. Where's the rocket gonna land? Yeah, this is kind of like where I like to be in Factorio, but like as a starting point. Land it near your base. Okay. Land it on your base.
The supplies from Earth have arrived, and we can use them to expand the base.
Let's start with power accumulators. Allow you to store power for nighttime or emergencies. Keep in mind that accumulators have a capped maximum output, so a single one may not be enough to power all buildings at night. Construct a power accumulator connected to the power grid. You may want to construct some additional solar power and wind turbines in advance to sustain the base expansion. Okay. I will do the things that you have mentioned. Wonder where I see the accumulated power. Because clearly we're at -3. I like generating more.
Water is essential for a sustainable Martian colony. Fortunately, there is a water deposit nearby.
Remember to connect them with the power. It may also have to build more power producers to generate the required power. Construct a water
Use the build menu to construct a water extractor near the water deposit. Then, power it up.
I guess all we need is this gigantic hexagon to be in it. Yeah, look at this shit. The remains of what was once concrete. Now it's just nothing. Oh, and I need to power it. Yo, what's up, Bryce? How's it going?
The water extractor is ready, but we don't have a storage for the water it will extract.
Have you been playing for? Almost an hour. We will need water for domes, farming, and polymer production. But we don't have any. We need some. Okay, storage are important for safety measures for your colony, as they will provide water, oxygen, or power in case of a producer breakdown or ceasing operation during a disaster. Construct a water tower and connect it to the water pipes. Okay. Get Borderlands 2 on the PS4. Where do they want me to put this thing? Ooh, I guess it looks like you can stack water things. Connect it with pipes with the extractor. Okay, this actually doesn't require power. So. Yeah, if I didn't own Borderlands 2 now twice, then I could be convinced. But I own it now twice. Don't I have to get like the Handsome Jack collection too? Okay, so now I need pipes.
The time has finally come to build the first dome that will house our colonists.
Domes. Domes are large superstructures that house colonists. You construct many buildings inside domes. Some of them require colonists as a workforce. Domes have limited space, but can be connected via passages to form larger systems. Remember to use the RC transport to mine metals and to cold resupply rockets if you need advanced resources to finish the dome. Construct a dome. It will take a long time, so you might wish to speed things up on the controls. Okay. Use the build mender to construct a basic dome. How many domes are there? Self-sufficient dome. Micro domes. Barrel domes. Passage. Passage ramp. Building's not working. Oh, maybe we need more power. Maybe we should lay some cable. And then we should rebuild. I got Borderlands Handsome Jack collection and Rainbow Six for $20. Nice. Oh, yo, I recently got Rainbow Six Siege. My friend convinced me to get it. So I have that. I'm really awful at it. I went into GameStop with friends not thinking I was getting anything. I go up to the counter with Rainbow Six Siege and the girl working told me if I pick up another game that is priced at $15, they can give me both for $20. Wow, what a sell. So these have not enough power. Okay. So what are you? You're the vaporator and you're the fuel refinery. Oh, but you don't have enough power. That's the problem. All right, well, we just gotta wait for this to finish. Yeah, I actually, so I think I recently got all of the DLC for Borderlands 2 on PC, so it's unfortunate timing that. Or was it pre-sequel? Maybe it was pre. I think it was both. Steam does this thing where like they offer like Borderlands. They don't have. I don't think they have the Handsome Collection, maybe, or something like that, or it's its own weird standalone thing. You can buy it piecemeal, but you have to like get the whole package. And Steam did this thing where it's just like, here's the whole package, and then you can piece together like what you have or what you are missing and what you have
before we can use it.
Domes require life support, namely water, power, and oxygen. Connect the dome to existing power and water infrastructure. You may need to build additional power producers. For oxygen, you will need to construct a MOXIE, a device that extracts oxygen from carbon dioxide in the Martian atmosphere. Once the MOXIE is ready and powered up, connect it to the dome with pipes. It may be wise to build an oxygen storage as well. Okay. MOXIE. And then they said oxygen storage. Well, I can't do that. I can connect it to power. And then I can also connect it to water. Yeah, look at these like straight runs. That's hot. Have you played any Borderlands 2? Yeah, I played it at launch. I think there's video of us playing it on the Guest Controller Twitch channel launch day. But yeah, I played it. I think looking back on it, Borderlands 2 is probably like altogether my favorite Borderlands. Oh, you know what is happening? They don't have a drone control hub. I think they need a... Where is it? It's probably here. Drone hub. Oh. Yeah, where is my drone hub? Oh no. I'm out of metals? Oh, okay. Wait, isn't this metals? What class do I suggest? I don't know about all the DLC classes. I really like turret classes in Borderlands. And Axel is the Borderlands 2 one, where he throws down the Scorpio turrets, and eventually you can get 2, something like that. That's a lot of fun. I think that's cool. Is 2 the one with the Mechromancer? I think the Mechromancer was cool. Unless that's pre-sequel. I think that's 2. Yeah, anything that has like drones or turrets, I'm like really about. Yeah, we ran out of resources. What a bummer that is. bet this doesn't have enough fuel yet. I think I actually haven't played a lot of Zero. Because I think if I remember right, his like tree was all about like crit scaling and stuff like that, which didn't sound appealing at the time. Dude, I'm at minus 15 power. That's not good. Am I still at minus 15 power? Okay. So I should connect these with pipes. So, pipes. Oh. Oh, they didn't give me the oxygen tank yet. Maybe I should have connected the higher one. Yeah, Borderlands 3 seems kind of fun because, like, I feel like what I'm gonna want to do is just figure out a way to, like, classify the, not enough power. Charging, stored power 10, capacity. I think we need more power then. We need unlimited power. Okay, you know what? All that was not enough. Oh, you know what? We're not producing any at night. So you have to wait until the day to really see how much we're getting.
Well done. You have completed the simulation successfully.
I've completed the simulation successfully. I need to remember to like have my rover do something. Yep.
Welcome back, Commander.
Commander.
In this tutorial, you will finally familiarize yourself with the challenges of sustaining a society on Mars.
Everything done beforehand was a prelude to this very moment, the arrival of the Founders. Our first colonists are called Founders. They set foot on Mars. A trial period meant to test how humans fare on Mars will begin. No more colonists will arrive from Earth until the Founder stage ends. Be careful. While your colonists die during this period, the mission will be terminated. Best of luck. Yeah, what the fuck is all this?
The foundations for bringing your first colonists have already been laid down. One of the final things left to do is to
look at their
provide the
houses. Their houses
Founders
look
with
so
living
sick.
space.
Living complexes are built inside domes. The space within the dome is limited, so each building has to be carefully planned. Construct a living complex at the indicated location. The build menu. Dome services. Oh. Interesting. Do the drones go in and do it? Oh, look how they've set up this, like, whatever. Huh. What's this building? Oh, this is an oxygen thing. What's this? Recharge station. Oh. Yeah, I like the way this looks. This looks cool. It's aesthetically quite pleasing.
With all preparations complete, the colony is ready for the arrival of the founders.
Okay. Resupply screen. Passenger
From
rocket.
this screen, you can inspect all available applicants and determine which ones will travel to the colony.
Colonists are organized by their age, specialization, and various traits. You can set desired and undesired traits in every category using the thumbs up and thumbs down icon. Colonists with more of the demanded traits will board the rocket, while colonists with any undesired traits will be rejected.
You may want to review and hand-pick individual candidates for the founders.
By highlighting individual applicants one by one, you can review their perk and flaw. It may be a good idea to do this for the founders in order to get an exact number of specialists you desire, as well as hand-picking the traits of the colonists. Yeah, fuck childs and seniors. Did I fuck that up? Okay. Can I filter no specialization? Like, I don't care what your specialization is, but like no specialization seems bad. Yeah, we need gamers. We need sexy. Increase birth rate? Oh my god. Yeah, so you navigate through this by pressing left and right. Or you press right to drill in. Alright, you know, I can understand why these would be bad traits. Don't worry, they'll tell you. Wow. I feel like Guru is a good trait to have. Alright, whatever.
Colonists will arrive on Mars with a small amount of food, but it will not last long. We need to make sure that they will be able to produce their own food on the Red Planet. The hydroponic farm can produce food. Although the colonists can take food directly from a food depot, they will be happier if they can pick it up from a grocery.
Construct a hydroponic farm and a grocer inside your dome. Okay. Hydroponic farm. Oh. And then a grocer. Huh. Yeah, the space constraints are like kind of fun to deal with. At least right now. You get these kind of things which look fucking dope. Except this little, there's one hex here that's unused, I think.
Colonists need service buildings to keep them comfortable on Mars. The grocery that you already constructed is one such service building.
Different services satisfy different interests the colonists may have. A colonist will feel more comfortable inside a dome which has his interests covered, but you don't need to cover every interest. And in smaller dome, this might not even be possible. If the comfort of colonists falls too low, they may become earthsick and decide to leave Mars and go back to Earth. However, Martian-born colonists will never get earthsick. Construct a spacebar. Yeah, just all the important things. Dude, that spacebar looks sick! Yeah, everything about this like seems fucking cool looking. And then land near the dome. Land near the dome, huh? Got it. Land it in the dome. Oh, it seems our rocket has crushed the dome that you were meant to live in. Sorry, guys.
New colonists have arrived.
New colonists have arrived.
Great. Now that you have a spacebar, you can customize its work settings.
Oh my god, look at them. Okay, the founders just arrived and have taken available jobs automatically, but you can customize their work assignments. With the building selected, notice the 3 available work shifts of the info panel. 2 of them are active, with 2 workers employed to each shift. The more workers assigned to a building, the better the building's performance, says. Initially, however, we won't be needing as many people working at the spacebar as there will be other important jobs to fill and limited people to fill them, especially during the founder stage. Disable 1 job slot in every active shift. Select the spacebar with R panel. And then select one of the first slots with the first 2 shifts. Where are they? Okay. Highlight one of the work slots in the first 2 shifts using the D-pad, after which use square. Oh, no, I'm not. I didn't drill deep enough. Okay. Use square again if there's already a worker in the slot. First time fires the worker. And then highlight one of the work slots in the first 2 shifts. Okay, there.
Healthy colonists at working age are able to fill any position, but how well they perform at a certain position varies between colonists.
Some buildings are more effective with the researchers with a certain specialization. For example, scientists are the best workers for a research lab. Construct a research lab inside the dome. Okay. Construct a research lab in the dome. Okay, I'm exporting stuff from Mars also, as well as giving it fuel.
Full of hope and determination, the first founders have set foot on the Red Planet.
The next 10 souls will be full of difficulties and dangers, but also with great promise and opportunities. It is now to us to prove that Mars can be a doorway to greater riches and the future of the human civilization. Even the most epic adventures begin with a single step. Effect: arrival of additional colonists temporarily suspended until the colony proves able to sustain human life. Your founder colonists must survive 10 souls before additional people can arrive. The colony will be evaluated positively before the period ends. In the event the first human in the event that first human is born on Mars. If you feel like you grew up to challenge, try constructing a medical building and raising the comfort of the funders as much as possible with service buildings. Okay, that's like a general hint, I think, is what that was. I think all my drones are tied up trying to load the rocket. Yeah, these solar panels look so dope. Look at that. Although I'm at like net zero water. That would be good. Metal production, huh? Yeah, I'm producing perfectly enough water, which seems kind of scary.
Work shifts, among other things, are a way to manage your workforce. The more shifts a building has open, the more colonists it will attract to work there.
Colonists don't like to work at night and will lose sanity while doing so. Furthermore, you may activate the heavy workload option, which boosts the performance of a building during that shift, but inflicts sanity and health problems on the workers due to the increased stress of their job. With the research lab selective, activate the second work shift.
Buildings with higher priority will be allocated workers, power, and maintenance before others.
On-site research is very important for long-term prosperity and survival of the colony, so let's prioritize it. Set the priority of the research lab to high.
With the research lab up and running, let's begin researching some technologies.
From the research screen, queue at least 3 of the available technologies. Okay, research screen. Cargo space increased to 10 kg. All right, let's see. Increased reaches provided by sponsor. Increased production, but also increases power consumption. Increases regular production. RC transport, harvest resources faster and maximum spring. Okay. New apartments that can house many colonists. Water production increased by 50%. New spire. Drastically reduce the water consumption of the dome. Rockets and shuttles require less fuel. Rockets and shuttles require less fuel. Drones and rovers move 20. Probes are cheaper and can deep scan. Multiple vehicles result in collaboration losses. Sensor towers no longer require power or maintenance. Okay, I feel like some of these like increased production things are just yeah, better this, better that, better water.
Congratulations. You have provided everything needed for a successful founder stage.
Founder stage takes sensible. Be careful. If all your colonists die during this period, you'll be terminated. Having a baby on Mars before the end will also complete the founder stage. This can happen if the cover of your colonists is very high.
You have completed the tutorial for the founder stage.
Multiple domes.